So this is June 11th and another garden tour. We have added mosquito netting, so we now have a place to eat when the mosquitoes start hitting. And all of the sides pull down and then kind of like tuck under. One of our 4 fountains. And our climbing black-eyed Susans are doing really well, and we have another version that's pink. Succulents, boy, this is exactly what I should have had the first time. But all of our hydrangeas are in bloom right now. And we have 9 or 10 varieties. And that's not plants, that's actual varieties. And we've more or less finished the Asian garden. And I just ordered a sign that says Walker's Garden because he was actually the inspiration. Since when Luke was deployed, he dug a hole that was about 3 feet wide and 3 feet deep. And that wasn't the only one that he dug either. So we decided that since we never grew grass in that area, we were just going to turn it into a garden. And there's part of the, you see back there, that's part of the dragon's treasure that he's guarding. And the ligustrum just finished blooming. All the camellias were in bloom this year. These hydrangeas Luke took from cuttings of our big hydrangea. And that one is there's actually 2 plants there. We have a lot of the lace caps, since Luke really likes them, and we've underplanted them under the Cleyera. So now, and you see from around where the porch is, you can actually kind of draw your eye to that. And then this is one of the walkways we put in with the bazillion rocks that we moved. I didn't think we were ever going to be done with that. There's another dragon guarding his treasure. That's a chimeea that we repurposed. The little guy doesn't have a treasure yet. We need to make him a treasure. And then we finished up some of the walkways back here. These are solar lanterns that hang, and there's climbing jasmine there. Those are featherfalx carex. That's a fancy type of maple tree. We have a couple of Japanese maples. We got a lot of these from Garden Treasures, and they were very, very, very affordable. And at night, the majority of this is all lit up. And this is mostly variegated stuff. You can see we have more here. And then as you walk around this way, we've got one walkway that goes that way, and another walkway that goes this way, and another walkway that goes around here. And that's actually a variegated hydrangea that is stressed out from moving. We were warned when we bought it that might happen. And we've got some new gardenias. And we're training our weeping elm to raise up. And we've gotten a lot of new, very different plants. Again, most of them from Garden Treasures. As a matter of fact, this is one that we got, and that is a variegated maple tree. You can actually see the variegation. And some of these will be very slow growing. Those are variegated euonymus right there. And then the showiest one we have is this one, and that's produced a couple of babies and huge, huge blooms. As a matter of fact, this is the size of the bloom. That's my hand behind it. And they're all about that size. And that's the back of the garden. We actually have mandevillas that are going to be growing up that trellis. And some gladiolas that bloomed. And this is the first year that we've actually had the gladiolas that have really done well. We actually planted them 2 years ago, and they were kind of And these are all the plants that we have. And here is a wider version of the gardens.